Hi guys, welcome back to episode number 7. My favorite person number, and
Why is that your favorite number?
because of Ronaldo. So to be honest, today, since we are in Dubai and in the Middle East, we wanted to talk about how the Middle East, especially the GCC, how they're improving, how they're like making people come from Dubai, from the UK, from Europe, all moving to Dubai, to Saudi.
Yeah,
Why your Instagram is filled with Dubai and
it used to
yeah,
be, like, I mean, it's still a big tourist attraction, but now
yeah,
people are actually moving and
moving, yeah,
wanting
like
to live here.
I think they transaction like to kind of let people move. Transition, sorry. They
Yeah,
transition to let people move.
like it
Like
started
yeah,
off by like a lot of tourist attractions, and then people came here and loved it,
yeah,
and then
exactly.
there was a lot of like benefits of moving here.
Yeah,
There's multiple different reasons of living here, having an
yeah,
income here, and that just attracted people to come here.
yeah. I mean, I've lived in Dubai like almost all my life before I moved to London.
Hmm.
Yusuf been living in Saudi
In
for,
Saudi Arabia, and to be
so
honest,
we know, you know.
I can see the change happening, and it's
Yeah,
it's it's absolutely it's impressive.
it's
It's
very
impressive
impressive.
the pace, especially Saudi. Like Dubai it started a bit earlier.
Yeah,
For me, when I moved to London, every year I go back to Saudi, I'm like, wow.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
changes are like like you can see it. You can
When you kind of
literally
like
see it.
go away and come back, like you see the big changes. But where you're living in the change, you don't really kind of realize it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
exactly. Like it's just
Yeah,
normal. It's changing slowly, but when
yeah,
you go and come back,
yeah. That's very true.
every time I come back,
Yeah. I
I'm
mean, to be
shocked.
honest, last episode everyone loved like the fact that we used facts.
Yeah, the episode before last one.
Yeah, the episode before. Yeah, about
Yeah,
the
when we
crypto
used
and the
facts,
AI.
everyone was like, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we have some like interesting facts about the
yeah. We
Middle
have some
East,
very interesting facts about
and
like
yeah,
shocking ones actually.
I was shocked
Yeah,
when looking this up and searching up. I was like, wow, like okay,
yeah.
there's a lot of
Because
future in here.
it's a bit different, you know.
Yeah,
Like I mean, you guys can tell from the outfits. Like we're a bit very chill.
we're
Like
in Dubai.
we're like not like zip ups and like sweaters. It's not cold
No, no,
anymore.
when I arrived into the airport, I
Yeah,
was shocked. It was 28 degrees.
yeah. That's very different.
We're in the middle of winter.
Like there, it's too cold, bro. It's actually too
But
cold.
yeah, it's nice. It's a
Different
nice change.
space, all the
It's a
things
very nice
around.
change to have. It's a
Yeah,
nice option to have, like, especially for people that live in the west
yeah.
in winter when it's very cold.
It's a
It's
good
nice to
option
take a
to come.
vacation.
Yeah,
It's still like, you're not going somewhere that there's nothing.
true.
There's everything you want, and the weather is nice.
Yeah. I mean, let's just start off with I would say personally my favorite fact or my favorite reason about like people moving to the Middle East, to Dubai and Saudi, safety.
Safety, I agree.
Honestly,
Here,
like
I swear to God, like, I'll leave my front door open,
yeah,
and like, nothing would happen.
like leave the
Like
car
no one,
keys here and
yeah.
there, like no one cares.
When I park the car, like when I park the car and want to go anywhere, I leave the car. I leave the keys
Yeah,
inside. I
true.
don't even lock the car
Yeah, yeah, like my
because,
dad.
because I don't want the AC to stop rolling. So
Yeah.
so I keep the car unlocked, and I'll go down and I come back and
Yeah, like when I first come here, like the first day, I'm like holding my phone tight, you know. So I like no one runs and snatches the phone like in London.
that's what you're used to back
Yeah.
there.
So like I'm holding the phone tight, and then I look around. I'm like, oh, like I'm in Dubai. Like calm down, bro.
It's fine.
It's fine, you know. Like
Nothing's
bro,
gonna
leave
happen.
the things now. Like oh, I left my thing here. I left my thing here. Like it's
I
fine.
think that safety comes from the culture.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like not only Dubai but most of the Middle East, like
True.
countries like Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait,
Yeah,
Saudi,
yeah, yeah,
all of these countries, I feel like safety and crime rates are low.
yeah.
It's a very safe and nice place to be. Like
Yeah.
when you're here, you're peaceful, you're happy.
It does come from the culture, I think.
Yeah,
Also,
and
like the strict rules, like they don't let anything pass by, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
The
any small thing you do, like
rules,
or they're on
rules,
you.
rules here, like they make
Yeah.
sure you follow them.
Yeah, that's very true.
There's like different ways that they ensure that you follow them. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. So Bilal, let's jump in.
give us a
Let's
fact.
see.
What
Let's
fact
see.
is there?
So I guess like let's talk about how that kind of transition started happening, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like how like what did they think? What was the vision they had?
Well, we can take Saudi Arabia as a case study because
Yeah.
they're in the middle of the transition now, Vision
True.
2030.
Yeah.
Um, a couple of years back, when the vision was,
Yeah, first
they
put
came
up.
up with the vision. They were
Yeah.
like, we want this to happen. At the time, the economy was mostly, based on oil, exporting oil.
Same here with Dubai.
Same
yeah.
with Dubai.
Yeah.
They're trying to diversify the economy, find different ways.
True.
So Dubai, when they started, looking for tourism,
Yeah.
they started
Yeah.
building, like, the tallest
Building,
building in the
yeah.
world. All of that attracts people and it's gonna diversify the income of the country.
True. Yeah.
So if for any reason oil is not wanted anymore, which
Yeah.
climate
Of course, they're
change,
starting to. Yeah.
people are trying to use less oil now.
Yeah.
A lot of cars are now electric.
Yeah. Of course.
So them trying to find different ways of income is a very good idea.
Yeah.
And because they have the capital and the capabilities to do that, you get something very nice, like Dubai or now like Riyadh. The Riyadh season.
Yeah.
They had the
Club
World Cup,
yeah,
the
Club
World
World
Cup in Qatar, and the Club World Cup in Saudi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like right after each other, everything is now happening here.
Yeah. True. All the boxing matches, like
Oh,
all
yeah,
the last 4 or 5.
Every single big event
like
is happening in the
Joshua,
Middle East
Jake
now.
Paul, Logan Paul, like they're all like
Exactly.
literally
They're all coming here.
all in Riyadh.
Like
Yeah.
different, of course, a lot of different celebrities are coming to the Middle
And
East now.
they really, like, especially Dubai, they really took advantage of the pandemic.
That is true.
Like they had the least lockdown, the least time.
Everything closed down,
Yeah.
other than like Dubai.
Yeah, exactly. So like they closed like from almost March only till like Eid time. So that was around end of May, June.
Yeah.
So they had only that closing period. Then end of July they started accepting tourists. Everyone
But
started
everyone else
coming.
was still closed.
So it's just like everyone was like moving in, trying to run away, and like. And another thing is like, because people were working online, they started coming to Dubai to work here.
Yeah, exactly. Because why not? When
Yeah,
I finish
like
working,
they're
I'll
on
go to the beach.
just like chilling on the laptop and stuff. So
Exactly. And I've actually like the pandemic affected a lot of countries
Yeah.
negatively, but I feel like in the UAE it helped.
yeah,
Maybe
they
at the
took-
start, I'm not sure. Probably
Yeah,
when
of
like
course,
the
yeah.
GDP went down a little bit, but
Yeah, but
they
they really took
benefited from it.
advantage
And
of that.
after everything opened up now, look,
yeah, exactly. And because they like, because they like had that capability of attracting so many tourists. When those tourists came and they saw everything, they're like, well, why not just stay here? Like why not
Exactly.
invest? Why not invest in
move
properties?
here, yeah.
Why not like property increase from 2020 till now? Like for example, there was a villa, like my family had an eye on. It was 7 million dirhams at the time, so
Okay.
approximately 1.3 million pounds.
Yeah.
So now it costs 20 mil, which is 5 million pounds. So
That's a crazy
that
increase.
is
In
crazy
what- from
in a span of 3 years.
3 years.
So like things like investment.
And this rise has been for a while.
Yeah. It's like a sudden
Yeah,
rise.
Dubai for like multiple years, maybe
Yeah.
10, 20 or even more, has
True.
been like raising
Yeah.
prices. Everything
It's
has been
like
going up.
Big
Like
jump,
yeah, someone that
Yeah.
invested here 20 years ago is
Yeah. I mean, like
chilling.
London, US, and like they have like an exponential increase. Like it is a stable market. Like there isn't
Yeah.
there isn't those like huge decreases, but like
Yeah.
it's a stable market. It's like exponentially increasing. But if you want to make like just like
I don't
in a span of
actually. I
3
think
years,
this here is exponential, not there.
yeah, but
there-
here it
there
has
is-
those sudden booms as well.
Yeah, there it's just like
Yeah.
always the same,
Yeah,
slowly.
slowly.
Here,
True,
you
true,
know,
true, yeah.
the more that's happening, the more people
has
investing, the more
momentum.
it's coming. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It builds
yeah.
momentum and it
Yeah, yeah.
shoots up.
Yeah, it's just because they honestly attract like even like the culture, the welcoming of them.
Exactly. It's like the perfect mix of everything. Like
yeah.
you have the capital, you have the nice weather,
Yeah.
you have the nice beach,
Yeah, yeah.
there's cities, there's
Yeah.
also like beachside cities. There's like
True.
there's Riyadh and then
Yeah.
there's Abu Dhabi, but
Yeah.
there's also Jeddah and
Yeah,
Dubai.
yeah.
So like it's like a perfect mix of, and again, like you said, the welcoming culture.
Yeah,
Like the
they're
culture
very
is here in the
welcoming.
Middle East.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear anyone coming to visit here, they're like, people are very welcoming. The
Honestly.
hospitality,
Yeah.
it's
Like people were shocked at the Qatar World Cup. Like
Yeah.
remember like YouTubers and stuff, they were just going into random majlis and they were going in having food,
exactly.
drinking tea, and it's all for free, like for nothing.
Yeah, they just invite them. They're like,
yeah,
welcome,
like they
come,
just walked
try
in.
this.
Like some English people were going crazy.
Yeah,
Like-
because they're not used to it. For
Yeah.
us, we're used to that. Like
Yeah.
when you meet someone, we see someone, you invite them, come.
Yeah,
People are not used to that out
people
there.
are not used to this.
So when they
now,
come
so-
here and they experience it, they're like, wow,
Yeah.
it's very nice.
As you said, they're in the huge capital they're investing. Like Qatar, they spent over 200 billion on infrastructure for the World Cup.
That's
It-
a lot
So
of
for them,
money.
it's not only just the World Cup; it's the future. They build the metro system. They build
Yeah,
new
yeah,
buildings.
exactly.
They build apartments.
They use current events like, for example, the World Cup
Yeah.
to invest in themselves and in the future.
Yeah,
So like now that metro system that they built
Yeah,
for the World Cup
exactly.
is, of course, now a lot of people are going to use it,
yeah, of course.
and that's going to generate more income for them.
Yeah.
It's very. I think one other main reason people are moving to this area of the world is that taxes.
Yeah, tax is another big thing.
there's no income tax.
Yeah, there's literally zero.
Like if you compare living here to the UK,
Yeah.
literally if you have the exact same salary, if you're in the highest tax bracket, if you have the exact same salary,
Yeah.
as soon as you move here, you're gonna have a 45% increase.
Yeah. 45%. That's half your salary.
45, yeah, half. It's not sorry,
Almost half.
almost 2x increase, almost 200% increase.
Yeah.
That's sorry, 100% increase.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy to
Yeah,
think about
yeah.
because like 45% of your money is gone.
True.
But if you live here, so people that are making a lot of income,
Yeah.
they're like, that sounds very good.
And some people argue like what's my tax going on, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like some people.
So people out there, they're like, okay, I'm paying 45%.
But for what?
They're not happy. They're still
Yeah,
not
they're
happy.
still not happy. Like for
Here,
what?
yeah,
the
exactly.
services
Crime
going
rates are
to.
still up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
people like it's
Although
not.
everything is private, like hospitals, schools, stuff like that, but the quality is what differs. That's what people look for.
Yes,
People look for quality nowadays, you know?
of course.
The quality of living, the quality of things. When you have when you have those like aspects, especially like even when the kids kind of grow up, they grow up to a certain standard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, like when I moved, you know, I'm used to like, oh, this thing being here, this thing being there, this thing being super clean,
Yes,
you know?
and then
Not like there's a certain standard.
yeah, that's why when people from the outside come,
Yeah, it's yeah.
they're surprised. They're like, wow, that's very nice. I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
this.
Like there's a popular video that went viral, like some lady getting a wipe, and she was
Mm-hmm.
like wiping it across the escalator. And in France, it turned like pitch dark black. Like it's literally like you can't even like it's a white wipe turned
Oh,
black.
like the escalator thing.
Yeah, the
I
escalator.
saw it.
And here in
It's-
Dubai, it was like brand like literally white.
Because they clean it every day. Over
Because-
there, they don't. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
Yeah.
They're not used to that.
So the clean, like it's another thing to be honest.
Also,
like,
something that's very nice,
the
especially about
standards.
Dubai
yeah,
and like big cities in the Middle East,
yeah,
it's very multicultural.
yeah.
I'll
true.
walk around, I'll see every single, I see like
Nationality.
people from like 50. Actually, that's similar to London in a way.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, it is. to be
But
honest,
in here, it's like, I don't know, like it's a bit different.
yeah.
But it's very nice. Like
Yeah.
everyone will feel
Like you
welcome.
have everything, like literally, like
Yeah, all the religions as well. You'll find the
Yeah,
mosque,
yeah.
you'll find the church, you'll find.
yeah, exactly.
It's
Anything.
very.
Yeah, and like
Nice.
also like if certain people, for example, like whether they have like the clubs, they don't have the clubs. They like yeah,
Mhm.
they have like just like so diverse. Like whatever taste you have, whatever way of living you're used to, it's there for you. So they're not like they're taking your way of living and just improving it.
You
You
get
know what I mean?
and you also kind of get to choose what lifestyle you want to live.
Exactly, you get to choose.
Like if you
Yeah.
can live in Dubai in this vibrant city, or you can go somewhere a little bit,
Yeah.
more
you
quiet.
can stay up late. It doesn't sleep. You can wake up in the morning. It's open. Like it just, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
Like
very.
you can choose. I can actually choose.
It's very nice. Like the
Yeah.
nightlife here as well.
Yeah.
It's very different. There, bro, everything closes at like 5
Well, like, I
p.m.
want to go
can't
like
go out.
Nike, like buy some shoes or something.
You
Or like
can't.
at
5
5
p.m. is
on
closed.
Sunday. It's like
Sundays are just different.
Christmas is now, so it's like closed, like completely shut.
Everything is probably closed. Yeah.
Yeah, but now we're here, so it's fine. But yeah, so one thing I want to say is like the things that like again going back to capital, I said Qatar invested 200 billion. FIFA made back 7 billion of it, although it's not a lot, but that's
Yeah,
still a
but-
lot compared to the last World Cup.
That's what FIFA
Yeah,
made.
that's what FIFA made.
I
of
think
course.
7.5 billion.
Yeah.
Compared to what was.
Yeah, like
a
last year,
bit less. I
like
think,
Russian one, sorry, the Russian World Cup was
I
like
think
a
they
billion
made like
less.
I think they got a billion more, and that's
Yeah.
like a 15%. That's a
That's-
lot.
that's
That's
a
a
lot.
big increase.
That's a very big increase.
Like because it attracted more people.
Yeah,
I mean,
And when they attracted the World Cup, look what happened in Saudi. Players started moving there.
yeah. Everyone now, all of the big players are in Saudi.
Like anyone
How?
you can literally dream of, like even like the Premier League, like one of the big CEOs or something, or some European league. He's saying like if Saudi keeps going in that direction, then we're literally done. We're literally done. There's no future for us. And what's nice now is they're attracting the youth. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they signed Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. You know, gave him a huge salary. His
Ye-
coming increased the GDP by 1%.
That's
1%.
crazy.
Like that's
Sports,
a huge
just
number.
getting a 1% increase from sports alone is very.
Yeah, and that's just from getting one person. Like how
you
much
know,
influence
you
can you
know,
have?
the RSL, the Russian Saudi League,
Yeah,
is the second most expensive league in the world, and it
Yeah.
literally just started
yeah, just
last year when
yeah.
they brought Ronaldo.
yeah, true.
Like I think the only league that's
It's the Premier League.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Literally,
they're
the
the only ones who
Spanish,
signed
the
more.
Spanish, the Italian, all
Yeah.
of these big leagues. What happened to them?
I don't know, like
They stole all of the players
yeah,
from them.
like here, look, since early 2021, Saudi has spent $6.3 billion on sports, and last year alone in
Wow,
football they
wow.
spent $1 billion.
That's a lot.
Like this,
In
bro, the
one
salary
year.
is like Neymar, bro. If he goes has dinner with his friends, he gets paid. Like his
Yeah, I know.
food is paid for. His life is literally paid for.
Yeah, you know, if he posts on Instagram, that's 1 million.
Yeah. It's
You
crazy.
post one post on Instagram, you get 1 million.
Bro, like, wow, are we posting this? We should get 1 million or something. They should sign us, bro.
Well, it's you want to play you want to change it, go play
Like,
football.
I think we should change. Switch it up, bro.
But yeah, it's very, and I think they're all happy. I don't see any
No,
of
like,
them
I think they're happy,
complaining.
and again, they always look to the future. That's what's nice about this
Yeah.
country. Vision 2030, 2050.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the UAE,
Always,
like,
there's always something
yeah,
they're
Sheikh
working
Mohammed bin Rashid Al
towards.
Maktoum, he
You-
looks 2050, 20, like he's looking 20, 60, 70 years, you know?
I can't think of any similar examples in the West.
Yeah, no.
They're
don't-
just living.
yeah, they're just living. Like,
I
today is
don't know.
today, tomorrow is tomorrow.
The thing is that they're not even happy with. Like most people, there are
Yeah.
like,
Depressed and stuff, yeah.
yeah, crime rates are up.
Yeah.
You know, cost of living is up. But that's all around the world, but still, like, people in general,
Yeah.
they don't seem to be as happy in the West as here.
Yeah.
Which it says a lot, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
but-
nice.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm telling you, like the vision, like for example, like even on the, if you see the advert for the Expo 2030, which Saudi
it's
just
Saudi.
bought, you know, like the face of the advert, the first second of the video is Ronaldo. Like that's how much influence.
I mean,
this guy-
he's the one of the most influential people in the world.
yeah,
They're
is though,
smart. They're
like,
using him.
literally,
It's
yeah.
very nice. It's
Yeah.
very smart idea.
Yeah,
I mean, imagine you see an ad and
Yeah.
you're a perfect example. You love Ronaldo. You're like, wow, Ronaldo. Okay,
yeah. Like I'm gonna go to Saudi.
instantly,
True.
instantly. You know,
Yeah, true.
how many people went to Saudi for
Just to
Ronaldo?
watch. Yeah, true.
People are saying, oh, they're paying so much money, and
But they're getting all that back
it's an investment.
just from shirt sales alone.
It's an
enough,
investment.
Literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a perfect investment. It's like
And also like he's empowering young kids, you know, now. Like kids are like they're offering kids contracts and stuff like that for football.
uh-huh.
So they're not trying to just like, okay, they got Neymar, they got Benzema, they got the big boys, and now they're trying to, you know, all those young players. Apparently they're getting like 1K a week or something, like 16-year-old.
wow.
Like if you're good, you're getting paid like a K a week and villa
Yeah.
and I don't know what. Like
They're also opening like like Al Hilal Club, Al Nasr Club,
Yeah, exactly.
back also in Jeddah, not only in Riyadh. They're,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
Riyadh teams,
yeah,
but
Opening all over.
yeah, certain schools in Saudi are now like bringing those
adopting
clubs.
all those
Yeah,
talents, yeah.
and you know those little kids are growing up playing
what's
football
right,
around the best
adopting-
of the best.
That's what's right, yani adopting talents. Like for example, you know, there's like visa programs in Dubai for
Mm.
like content creators, people who have talents. Like for example, if someone has a specific degree,
Yeah.
you can
You,
get a
you
visa.
won't find that if you can't
Yeah.
go to the UK for if you're not a student
Yeah.
or a certain company hired you
Yeah,
or
exactly.
you invest.
You invest billions and I don't
Yeah,
know what. Like,
you can't go. There's no visa. You know.
yeah, there's
Here,
no visa time.
here's very easy to
Oh,
come
yeah,
in 24 hours. But literally, in most airports in Dubai here, I
Yeah.
saw. No, actually, not in Dubai. I think in London.
yeah,
It's a Saudi advertisement. You scan a barcode, you apply for a visa, and you go.
yeah.
And by the time you're there, you have a visa and you can walk in.
True.
And
Yeah,
it's very, it's growing in a crazy rate.
yeah,
I
and
mean,
like those things, they're attracting big celebs. Like I
Yeah.
was watching like last week, like for example, Chunks and Philly.
yeah, the beta squad.
Yeah, the beta
They wanna
squad,
live
They
the-
were having a
who-
podcast as well. They were talking about like moving to Qatar. How he
Yeah,
wants to move
Chunks,
to Qatar.
Chunks. One of them came to Qatar and they loved it.
Yeah,
Who was
Philly.
it?
It was Chunks and Philly
Chunks
together.
and Philly
They
together?
both went, yeah.
It's
So they
very
both
nice.
went. The hospitality they received was amazing.
Mm.
They were like, bro, it's done for us. We're just moving. We're gonna go out there.
Mhm.
Like they're saying for future plans, they want to raise their family there. They want everything to just happen there. You know?
It's because it's safety.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
safe. Imagine like
True.
if you're gonna bring up a family, you want them to be safe. You want them to be happy. You don't want them to be stressed.
Yeah.
Be careful, don't stay out after this time because if you
True.
come, you know,
True.
here
and when
literally it's
When they attract those big people, people follow, of course. People follow and more, and goes on and on. Like for example, here, this is like a nice fact. Like they wanted to be very multicultural. That Saudi has a population goal, so it wants an equal rate of
Mhm.
Saudis and non-Saudis, which is 25 million. There's currently 25 million Saudis, and they're
25.
eyeing 25 million non-Saudis by 2030.
there's a lot of expats.
Yeah.
How many?
I think the population is around 45 million.
Okay.
So they want 10 more million, literally, by
Mhm.
2030, which is in 6 years now.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah. By 2030, they want to have 25 million expats.
Yeah,
That's
so that's a lot.
very
That's
interesting.
a lot. 10
Ano-
million in 6 years.
Another
time.
thing that attracts people is like, I feel like the service sector here is very.
Yeah.
I mean, The luxury here, you can literally have whatever you want delivered to you.
Yeah.
You can have whatever you want. Like, it's the luxury is absolutely next level.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this guy
Yeah,
went
I went
crazy yesterday.
yesterday. I was I swear to God, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, yeah,
I was sitting at home. I had my current AirPods. One of them, the left piece, there's a problem with it.
yeah,
So when I was sitting, I was like, I was looking online. I want to order because I wanted to arrive before I go back. There's this e-commerce website similar to Amazon. I think it's
Yeah.
actually dominating here more than Amazon. It's
yeah,
called Noon.
yeah, yeah. No.
I went online and I look up AirPods and I order them. There's a section called 15 minutes.
So it gets.
They guarantee you a delivery in less than 15 minutes. I ordered AirPods and they arrived to me in my hand in 12 minutes.
Yeah, yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
yeah. This guy, like for me, this is pretty normal, but for him, he went.
No,
he was
but
like crazy.
I couldn't
was like-
understand how is that possible? How is it possible? Like
he was
there's no
coming to me
time.
at home. He's like,
If
"Bro,
there's
like,
traffic, how? Like what? Like I don't get it.
yeah, like what
Are they flying?
Bro, I swear, last week, like I also came here, like there was a problem with my SIM card. I literally ordered a SIM card home. Like it came to me, this guy had like a whole machine. He was prepared. Like he had his ID scanner, everything was with him, literally. And he's what on a bike, like
Please tell me how hard that would have been in the UK.
bro, like I'd have to go to like.
Oh, it's closed. Okay, tomorrow.
like
It's
30
Christmas.
minutes
Then
of-
what?
But I'd have to not even go. I'd have to take an appointment.
Exactly. Call
like-
them on the phone for half an hour. They don't
Yeah.
answer you.
Of course, yeah.
And then you get an
Most of the time.
appointment.
Yeah.
And then you go. You see the difference? This is the stuff that attracts people.
Yeah, like this is
And it was at no extra cost for me.
exactly like
I
other-
actually paid less. I
Yeah.
actually paid less in Noon than I would have paid in Amazon or in Apple Store.
yeah, exactly.
Like
It's even cheaper.
it makes it very like it makes everyone want
Very
it. It's
accessible,
very
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Like let's leave on the side. Like my friend in Germany.
Mm.
Yeah. So this is something else. In Germany, he just moved in, student account.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted Wi-Fi, right? Not even student account. His private account. His actually private house, right?
Yeah, it's just a private tenant.
Private apartment. He wanted Wi-Fi, right?
Mm.
So they come. They wanted to connect the cables from down up the building, whatever, and the door was locked, right?
Mm.
And obviously he had taken an appointment like a whole month before. So the thing is locked. The door is locked. They're like, oh sorry, we can't wait. We just leave. Like he's like, bro,
But,
like,
same
yeah,
in the
like
UK.
please just come, you know?
You know, because I moved houses recently. I moved houses twice recently.
Yeah.
First time I moved, okay, we were like, okay, we got the internet, whatever. They said we're gonna come on this day, put it, fix it. No one showed up.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
we called them, no answer. They're not sure what happened.
Laziness.
And then after like 2 days of like back and forth, they're like,
True.
oh, someone showed up and no one opened the door.
Yeah, like how can you show up without?
They
Like,
call me.
yeah, exactly.
you know,
Without informing.
Like, how am I supposed to know? And then they scheduled another time, and then they were like an hour late. You know, I was waiting for them, and they were an hour late, and then they
even
finally fixed it.
starting up a business, like
Mm.
even starting up a business, maybe the registering a license in the UK is very cheap and easy.
Yeah, it
Here
is.
maybe it's a bit more expensive. Okay, fine, but bro, like my dad wanted to rent the shop, right, for our
Mm.
kitchen equipment business.
Yeah.
took him 6 months, bro.
Of course, that's very difficult.
Like 6
There's
months
a
to rent a
long
shop.
process, lawyers.
I could
and,
literally go buy a shop in 2 hours.
faster.
I can buy a shop in 2 hours, 3 hours here. Like it's like all like in one, just go online.
I really like this. Like, it's.
Like the-
I think it's embedded in the culture. You know.
yeah, true. Like it's
it's very
actually
nice.
like you know.
like. I'm still shocked. I swear to God, I'm still shocked.
Yeah,
How-
like
I-
he's-
no,
he
I
was
need,
like a
no,
bit
no,
too-
but I need.
too
I still because I don't understand. No, because I don't understand. How could you?
You lost your word.
Yeah, like if I'm here or if I'm in a coffee shop, if I'm in a coffee shop and I need AirPods, I can have them delivered to my coffee shop in 12 minutes.
Sure, yeah.
If I have a phone call soon and I don't have a phone and I don't have the AirPods, I can order them in 12 minutes. How?
And let's let's talk about the cost of living, because like people say, okay, you get your delivery. Like we're just saying, you just said AirPods were actually cheaper to come in 12 minutes than the Apple Store and Amazon.
Yeah.
People think, oh, it's so expensive. People only drive Ferraris. McDonald's is delivered in Bugattis. Like, bro, it doesn't work like
that's
that.
yeah, but the media shows that side. Of course,
Yeah,
there's that
of
side.
course, yeah.
But the cost of living in London is more expensive than here.
Yeah, like literally right now I'm gonna pull up like a whole like spreadsheet. Like I'm gonna just name like a couple of things, you know? Like it's not even like so many of them. Just like the basic things like milk, McDonald's, you know?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
basic stuff. Like here it has a whole list. But let's just like go with a McDonald's meal, you know?
With-
the,
with-
the most simple thing.
Without even looking at that stuff, we
Yeah.
will go to that in a second. But for me, living there and living here, when I order a
Yeah.
meal, there's a big difference. And I mean here
Yeah.
and in Saudi, when I eat an expensive meal,
Exactly, true.
is the same as their average or cheaper.
As I exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
serious.
But my dad's telling me, like, bro, like, what happened to your money? Like, what
Yeah,
are you doing
money
with them?
flies. It just
Yeah.
does. Cause
Like,
like,
are you using them in the wrong way? Like, did
Yeah.
you get robbed? What happened, bro? You know? I'm like, you know what? I told him, like, I literally wish this was happening. Then I would know where my money is going.
exactly, because
Because
it
it's
just
just there,
flies.
just fly. Bro, TFL, those scammers. TFL, bro. London Underground, bro. I'm calling them out, bro. Trust me, these guys, 10 pounds, 9 pounds a day. Like, what are you on, bro?
That's 50 dirhams, 50 riyals on an underground that you get you can't hear after
Get
it.
headache, no Wi-Fi.
I swear to God,
Yeah.
you
Here,
can't.
the metro's like literally a
Drunk
pound and a
people
half.
everywhere.
Literally a pound and a half takes you anywhere, bro. It's crazy. Like,
There's a big difference in that
the
sense.
price of an underground there, a whole day of underground, which is £10,
Hmm.
is almost close to the price of filling up your gas here. It's just double.
Yeah, exactly.
And double
It's
takes you
half a
for 4
tank.
days. So 4 days would cost £40 for a full
So
day
it's less expensive
to drive a car and
in
fill up
here
your gas.
than go to literally fill up gas and drive
fill
a
it
car.
up.
Then
Like
go to a public transport with drunk people throwing
Like, let's just tell you. Look,
in the UK.
McDonald's meal, right? Regular McDonald's meal. So here in Dubai, it costs £7.50, right?
Yeah.
London costs £8.
Okay.
So it's 50 cents. Okay, nothing.
Fast
nothing,
food chains are very similar. By the
Nothing
way.
big. Nothing big.
But other than
okay.
fast food chains,
Nothing big. Look, just a meal at an inexpensive restaurant, right?
yeah.
Here, it's 40 dirhams, which is £8.50. There, it's £18, which is 84 dirhams.
18 pounds, I swear to
So
God,
10 pounds more.
when I order delivery to my house
Yeah.
just for dinner every day, that's what I do.
Bro, KFC. Bro, literally KFC.
You cannot pay
Like
less than
30
15 pounds.
Yeah,
You cannot
true.
pay less than 75 dirhams. You
Yeah,
can't.
Yeah.
Or 75 riyals. You can't. That's just the cheapest you can get.
Yeah,
And
like,
here, if you're living here, 75 is a nice meal. You go out to a restaurant,
True.
you're going to pay something. It's a nice meal.
yeah,
No, I'm not ordering from
look,
a chicken shop.
This is literally transportation. Just like one-way ticket, Dubai £1.50, London £3. Double.
Yeah.
Like, what are you on,
Underground,
bro?
in the underground London, you can't pay less than 3, I
Like,
think.
At least give me Wi-Fi
Yeah.
on the train, bro. There's nothing.
You know, I have an interesting fact about that.
Yeah.
They can if they want to,
Yeah.
but the people don't want it.
Oh yeah. Apparently.
They
Bro,
did they did some sort of survey and
London-
they asked people.
Like London, what do they call them? Londoners, whatever. Like people who
Yeah,
live in
people
London.
people that live in London.
People like guys, what are you on about? Like, bro, like I need the Wi-Fi. I have some stuff, bro, to do. Like how can you just be so like, you know, like we
They
said
take it
this.
as time
We
for
talked about this
themselves.
literally in the first episode. How can they be so relaxed? Not think like they live like by the day. Okay, I go to work 9 to 5. Okay, pub and repeat and don't
Literally.
know what like what's happening
9 to 5,
tomorrow.
9 to 5.
What
On
are
the
you gonna
weekend,
do
I'm
for
gonna
your
go
kid?
stand in front of a pub for 7 hours.
What are you gonna do for your kid, bro? What are you gonna do for your family? Like,
Yeah,
you're just living for yourself. Like even I even know like
that's why
Yeah.
people by the age of 50 and 60 still have student loans.
yeah, exactly. And I've like even families like everyone just like 18. Even if you live in your parents' house, the son starts paying rent. Like, bro, what? Why are you paying rent? He's your dad or who, bro?
Exactly.
Like
Like
help
people,
your son,
yeah,
bro. Help your son out.
people people make
literally.
their sons pay rent in their house. How?
Yeah, like I don't understand that culture, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
that part of the culture, you know, we're not saying everything is bad
Yeah, of
there, of
course,
course.
of
There's a
course.
lot of very nice things.
Yeah,
But
like
that
the
part of the
walking and stuff
culture,
like
that
that. We
part of
talked
the
about this
culture I
before.
really don't get.
Yeah, we talked about this.
They're not, yeah, we talked about it before. They're not close to family. They're not.
Look, let's just like just buying a house, bro. One of the best houses here you can get, bro.
Yeah, and this, you know, you have a house in
Yeah.
Dubai.
Yeah, like in Dubai, on the front of the beach with your pool right
You can have a house in front of Burj Khalifa. You can have a house in Burj Khalifa, the tallest, and it will still be cheapest.
Yeah, you know,
Than London.
like London, like the worst house, like £1 million for what, bro? For
Bro,
like,
that's even hard to find.
for like 80-year-old building that has no parking,
A studio.
like a
Exactly, no parking.
bro, like literally my house. It's in like my house is very close to Hyde Park in central London, right?
Yeah.
Apparently it costs like I didn't even buy it, like it costs like 3 million, right? Here 3 million you can buy like
3 million is
the
15 million dirhams.
yeah, like
or
you can
15
buy
million
yeah,
riyals.
you can buy like
know
the
what you can
most
do with that?
beautiful thing on earth, with like a 4 or 5 garage house with like,
Swimming pools on the
Yeah.
beach.
yeah, literally. And
Wow.
noon will come in 15 minutes. It's crazy.
I'll be chilling in my house
We
in
don't
the
move.
swimming pool.
Like when we used to live here, literally, my parents, like on the weekend, like, bro, like, why would they move? The barbecue guy used to come to our house. We'd have a barbecue in
Literally.
the backyard.
Literally,
Like they don't move.
you
They're
don't
like,
need to
I've
leave the
been work-
house.
They're like,
You
I've been
don't need
work.
to
Like
leave
for
the
me and my
house.
brother, we're like, we want to go out. We've been in school all week, whatever, you know.
Yeah, of
For my
course.
parents, they've been like, bro, I've been at work all week. I don't want to move.
I
and they
just want to
literally
stay
do
home.
not move. Everyone comes to bro. There's these guys that come like shisha guys. They
They start up
like
the
serve
shisha
you
for you.
shisha and stuff like a whole your house becomes a restaurant. Like bro, what?
That's
Crazy.
yeah. The service sector here
Even
definitely
yeah,
is unbeatable
yeah, it's
in the
unbeatable.
Middle East in
True, it's
general.
literally unbeatable.
I went to the Club World Cup
Yeah,
finals. I was shocked by the service.
yeah, hospitality.
Hospitality is very nice.
Even like salaries here, the average salary is like
yeah,
almost
yeah,
150 pounds more, and it's cheaper. Like, how does it even make sense?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the GDP here is higher.
Well, literally,
Is
like,
is it? Is the GDP higher here?
yeah, of course.
Are you sure?
GDP of UAE higher than London? No,
I'm not
I don't
sure
think
to
so.
be honest. I'm not.
I'm not sure, but I don't think so. But anyways, but like for example, like I've seen so many of my English school teachers
Mhm.
that when I was here in Dubai,
Mhm.
you know, they would move from the UK from like a literally almost maybe half their salary. Here they come, their salary already 2k pounds maybe starting. That's like the one of the worst schools, bro. Yeah, 2k pounds starting with a house with a car, like
Oh wait, say that. Oh, you're saying
teachers.
they bring teachers. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yes, of course.
Yeah, like,
All of the teachers, all of
Like,
my
what-
childhood when I was growing up, the
yeah.
teachers were foreigners because it's.
like literally one of my friends' mom,
Mhm.
she works in a school. She's the manager of the school, right? She's
Okay.
the director of the school.
Okay.
She fired the teacher. The teacher just literally flew right to, I think, here, Dubai or Qatar, one of them. And she just sent her a picture by the beach. She's like, oh, I'm earning double your salary. You're the director. I'm earning more than you. And you fired me, like, last week.
And I'm at the beach right
yeah,
now.
like she's chill.
I'm having AirPods delivered to me in 12 minutes.
Like, bro, it's crazy.
It's
Like, all that
it's
stuff.
that's the reason why a lot of people want to move here and
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
this new like everyone's like, oh, the Middle East,
Another
new
thing,
projects.
this
Oh.
is another thing which is like literally from God is the geographical location.
Yeah.
The geography of it, like the location is right in the
perfect.
middle. Like it's perfect.
Go like imagine if you live in the US and you want to go to like Japan.
Like you're done. Like by the way, like that's another thing because
You're
of their
perfectly in the
geographical location. The Dubai airport is now the second busiest in the world. Second busiest, like after what's it called Atlanta Airport in the US.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah, Atlanta airport's busy. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah, I think bro, it's because of Thanksgiving or something. Probably everyone flies. Trust me, bro. But like
No, but
Dubai airport, bro, like it has like half
because
just
people use that to
first
transit.
half of 2023, 45 million passengers. First half.
Wow.
So like now it's probably
You
reached
know,
90 million.
one of our friends in London,
Yeah.
he goes to Australia from London. He stops in Dubai
Yeah, everyone stops.
because it's the perfect like it's in the middle between everything. You know,
And
you have a
and it's
6-hour
the-
flight,
like-
6-hour flight.
It's a beautiful airport. You can do whatever rest in
Exactly.
it. Like there's everything.
It's everything. But the new airport in Jeddah is beautiful.
Yeah, they're investing a lot.
Yeah, it's a new airport and it's beautiful.
Even like look at all the airlines they have. Emirates, Qatar Airways, Saudi
Yeah.
Airlines. They're all like insane, bro.
These are the luxury airways. They're just
Bro, I went
they're
on British
normal
Airways. I upgraded to first class. What did they do? They put a curtain behind me, so no one can see me. Like, what do you? A curtain, and I was still sitting next to someone. Like the three chairs, like it was just like two, and like the middle one was empty. Fine, okay.
Yeah.
And then there's the curtain. Still no. Like what was the food served? A bag of Pringles, bro. The chips. Yeah.
Here you can have a truffle burger with steak.
Yeah, like economy in Emirates, bro. Like it's a bit reclinable. There's a TV.
No. Yeah, no. Economy.
Like it's
There's not one
Yeah.
Saudi Airlines flight. It doesn't matter if it's economy or not.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go there. There's no screen.
There's no
in
screen.
the other airlines.
There's no. And it's still expensive, and it's the same. Like if you
Yeah,
compare, by the
yeah,
way, flying
exactly.
British Airways from London to Dubai
It's
and Emirates,
probably more expensive.
it's the same price, sometimes even
Yeah.
more expensive.
Depends
how?
on the time.
Like
It
where's the logic, bro?
why would I go? Why would
Yeah,
I?
like,
Why?
Honestly, like, bro,
Yeah,
like
it's and the
and-
service.
yeah,
when you
exactly,
go there, you can
Yeah.
ask for anything. Oh, let me get this.
yeah. Water, whatever, yeah.
And I mean, also British Airlines, of course, they're gonna give
Okay.
you whatever you want.
but,
but-
still,
The people serving you.
bro, they still tell me like this is 2 years ago. I was flying from Milan to London. I was on
Mm.
British Airways. They're like, turn off your phone. I'm like, what? Where were we? What year are we in, bro? She got mad at me,
Because you had the headphones in.
No, I had my phone on, like I was probably like picking like a song or something.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, like turn off your phone.
Really?
I'm like, it's on airplane mode. She's like, no, like turn off your phone. I'm like, I'm sorry, no, like.
You
bro,
know,
are we-
I still don't know why. I don't know.
no, it does mess up with the
Signals?
plane signals, to be honest. But
Yeah.
that was way back in the day, like way back. That was like maybe 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah,
now.
because to be honest, I never put an airplane mode.
Yeah, like
I've
now
never
it
crashed.
doesn't matter. now it literally doesn't matter. But like Like, that's only 2 years ago. Like, bro, like, level up a bit. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly, and
There's no
it's a big
progression.
company like the UK. You need
Yeah,
to
there's no progression.
like that should be the one of the best. I mean, it is one of the biggest airlines, but it should be
Yeah.
like
More.
it's not luxurious.
Yeah,
You know,
It's,
you're
there's
paying
no
for
progression.
business or first class, and you're getting the same treatment as someone in another airline in economy.
Literally no progression, bro. And
I
like
don't get it.
speaking of airports and stuff, now there's like they're opening a new airport here, Al Maktoum Airport. They're expanding it. It's already there. They're expanding it.
In
They're
Dubai.
spending, yeah, in Dubai. They're spending 30 billion on it.
Wow.
It's becoming the most. It's like it's the biggest in the world. I mean, here, guys, like everything is the biggest, the tallest.
The
like,
tallest.
They're famous for the Guinness World Records. They have
Yes.
like almost every single Guinness World Record, bro. It's crazy, you know. So attracting it can handle 250 million passengers a year, which is 3 times more than Dubai Airport. 250
Wow.
million.
Wow.
That's an unimaginable number.
No way. I don't believe that.
Bro, it's like it's already
250
starting.
million. That's a quarter of a
250.
billion in a year.
Yeah, like literally, people flying in and out. Apparently, I
Wow.
don't know how many planes can land at once, like 4 or 6.
Yeah,
or like,
6. I think there's like a lot of. I read
So
about
many
it. There's a lot of
airways.
different
Yeah.
runways.
like crazy.
I
like
think a
how-
normal airport has 2
yeah,
or
like-
1.
yeah,
If it's
like,
a big one, it's 2.
like
How
2,
much does
3.
Heathrow have? Probably 3 or 4.
Yeah, like 6. Oh, that's like unimaginable, bro. Trust me.
I thought Heathrow would be one of the biggest airports.
It was the busiest, by the way. Like,
Busiest.
but Dubai overcame it after the pandemic. It was the first and even second busiest.
Yeah.
It even like had the first at some point, because also London's location is
London's
close to
also
the America.
yeah. Anyone that's going from the US to
Like,
Europe or this area can stop in London.
Can stop in London. So like it's still one of the busiest.
And
still,
it's
like,
a very nice airport as well.
yeah,
We're
it's-
like
yeah, it's
we're
still
not.
good.
By the way,
We're
we're
not
not.
throwing shade.
We're not trying to say that everything there is bad.
Yeah,
and like,
true.
But
We-
I was just when you come here, you
Like, if you go to
realize
the previous
there's
episodes-
different levels.
Yeah, like if you go to the previous episodes, we literally talked about all this.
Yeah.
We talked about all
We
the advantages,
compared.
how walking was nice, how blah blah blah. Like
Yeah.
go to episode like even 1.
Episode
one,
1 or
yeah.
2 was it? 1.
One, like even when we were talking about with Mr. Alec, when we had all those interviews, we were speaking about all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice. So
It's
many
nice. I
things
mean,
are nice.
I'm not complaining. I'm very
independence, stuff
thankful
like
and I'm
that.
happy that I live there.
Of
To be
course,
honest.
yeah. It helps all
But
the
whenever you
independence, the
come back
respect.
here,
Yeah,
you realize how there's literally levels to
the
this.
levels, yeah, true.
It's not like you're surprised.
Yeah, and the thing
Very
is, they're
nice.
doing things that's also like good for the planet, environmental friendly, everything's sustainable. You know, like they had the COP28 like 2 weeks ago, the summit here in Dubai,
Yeah.
and we were talking about it. Remember with Zubair?
Yeah.
He was literally attending here, and here like they made a huge achievement that they all agreed, the countries in Dubai, with other countries, they agreed to move away from fossil fuels,
Wow.
which is a crazy achievement.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, literally,
It's,
like they all
because-
received like a standing ovation, like everyone's
Really?
clapping. Yeah, it was crazy. Like
Even-
the things
even
they do for sustainability.
The
is
new
very good.
projects that are now being built for Vision 2030, like
Yeah.
Neom, The Line, these
Yeah,
new
yeah.
cities,
Yeah.
they all have like zero carbon emissions. Like
Yeah.
they're all trying to, they're trying to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
that they're helping the environment
Like
as
all,
well.
they plan like by like of course like here like by 2025 like they want over 50k cars to be on the roads, electric
Electric
cars.
cars.
So like
But
they're-
there's electric cars everywhere now when you drive.
yeah, there's superchargers everywhere, Tesla superchargers everywhere,
Yeah.
literally.
It's literally more than gas stations now.
Yeah, like literally, there's so many,
It's
and like
very
all those
nice.
fast chargers and stuff like so like not only do they care about themselves, but no, they look at the bigger picture. They look at the world. What can they do to help others to stay sustainable, stay
Yeah.
environmentally friendly, help others? You know, they don't only like just focus on themselves. You know,
It's very. I think that like the way they do that,
yeah,
it also benefits them.
of course,
Because
yeah.
the headlines,
Yeah.
Saudi's new city, zero carbon
Yeah,
emissions,
Of course, yeah.
Vision 2030, no
Yeah.
more fossil. This attracts attention and gets people from the West that don't get to see that stuff, because
True.
a lot
We
of
talked
West
about
media,
this last, like
a lot
2
of West
episodes
media,
ago.
doesn't show much of that,
True.
but that stuff attracts attention because they like that,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
and they're very smart with what they're doing. They
True.
know what they're doing and they're doing it well.
True. We talked about this 2 episodes ago when we talked about the crypto and stuff like that. When
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
saying that they're having a stock exchange.
Yeah, the
They're-
M2.
Yeah, the M2
Abu
crypto
Dhabi,
one. Yeah, Abu Dhabi one. So they're just attracting
M1,
investors
M2?
like M2, yeah.
something
So
like
they're attracting like investors like crazy. Like in any way they can. There's so many opportunities.
that. Yes,
You know how they
people
call
are coming
America
in
the
for
land
work.
of opportunities? Like there's literally everything.
Bro,
But
not anymore.
like
I
it's
swear, not anymore. I mean,
the dollar's so down and like
yeah, I haven't. To be honest, I haven't kept track.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, especially like. I don't. America. Never mind. I was gonna say America. Like I feel like they don't know what to do with their money.
yeah.
They put it on stuff like sometimes There's conflicts going on. They're just throwing money at them, throwing money at them, throwing money at them.
True, true, true.
But they have people in their own country not having
Homeless and
houses,
stuff.
homeless, no
Yeah,
food.
yeah. The economy is struggling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everywhere, but like that's the thing. That's what's nice, bro. Like
Everyone's struggling.
Everywhere is struggling.
The
here
Middle
they're
East is taking.
benefiting,
Yeah, the Middle
like-
East is taking. Yeah, it's taking advantage of that.
Yeah, like using smart ways and if you look, by the way, like it's so many like company managers and leaders, stuff like that. They're all like British, American, English.
Yeah, because exactly.
So why are you not doing this there, bro? Like, okay, you're doing this here. Like, okay, amazing, thank you. Do it more.
For
but
all
like,
of the reasons we just said, safety.
literally,
You know, no
solid, blah,
tax.
blah, blah, blah. Not true.
There's a lot of very, you know, a lot of reasons why someone would want to move
just
here.
speaking quickly about the media, like as Dr. Firas al-Naab quotes, like he said, like the great power of the UAE media, it marks their beautiful achievements and embraces their high position they're currently holding and the future plans they envision, you know?
Yes,
It's
exactly.
like here, like there's
They
now
don't
over
stop. They don't stop. They've been
There's
going
over
at it for
3,000
20
companies,
years,
over
30 years.
122 television channels.
Wow.
So it's a lot. Like all those factors, they just build up the great power of the UAE media. Like they just know how to do it. You know, they know how to
Yes.
promote their achievements well. They show it in a nice way. And like it's just beautiful. You know,
Yes.
like they tell them, okay, today we achieved like for example the no more fossil fuels. You know, stuff like that. It's those nice, beautiful headlines. Like they're proud of. You know, they feel also like proud of themselves. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know,
Of course. They should.
of course
They should be.
Of course.
I mean, they're doing. Literally, people called it impossible.
Yeah.
People called. Until this day, people are doubting. Say, "Oh, it's impossible. It's impossible." Like
Yeah.
the vision.
It's
They're
not-
on
it's
track.
happening, yeah.
Everything that they said is gonna happen happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look at what's happening. There are celebrities that want to build new cities in
Kanye
the Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kanye, he's just on a different planet.
Yeah.
This guy's on a different planet.
Yeah.
But to be honest,
He's building a
if
city
he
himself.
actually pulls this off,
Yeah.
wow.
And we can't forget, like, because of this, like, strong media, for example, in the UAE and stuff like that, it's also because, like, it's because of the people, it's because of the leaders and the vision they have, you know? It's like the people and the leaders, they're all, like, all the people, they love the leaders love them back, they show mutual respect, you know? They're like, you know, they love each other, you know? It's like all the leaders, they do this for their people, they're
Yes.
happy, you know? And same with the people, like, they're proud. Oh, like, my leader, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, he did this, you know?
Of
They're
course.
happy. They're happy, they're proud.
And they name things after them. Khalifa.
Yeah, of course, Bush Khalifa.
Bush
صح,
Khalifa.
صح.
I think again, it's very nice. It's
Yeah,
about the
that's
culture.
very
They're proud.
beautiful.
They want
Yeah.
to show off what they did.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's very nice because they deserve. They should. They
Yeah,
should be
of
able to show
course.
off what they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, we spoke about so much stuff, so many facts.
yeah.
Tell us what you think if you would move here. I mean, don't just because so many kids like, oh, you live in Dubai, that's crazy. Like, no, like search up, like, you know, like
Yeah, like what's your opinion? Why
yeah,
would you
why
want to
is
come
it?
here?
Not just because of a Ferrari or a Lambo. Like, think
Yeah,
about
because by the way, this is the Ferrari and Lambo, of course. It's a lifestyle here.
exactly,
But not everyone lives that lifestyle. It's not the same.
True.
Like
yeah.
the average person wouldn't have 2 Lamborghinis and a Ferrari.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
People need
a
to see
certain-
that.
yeah.
People are not like, yeah.
Yeah, but
Paying
of
attention.
course, driving around, you will see it, and
Yeah.
you'll see the luxury cars, you'll see the luxury life, and you'll have AirPods in 12 minutes. That's one reason I want to live here. It's very, very,
yeah, but
it's very
again,
nice.
like, thank you to all the leaders, and you know, they're the reason.
Yes.
To be honest, with their vision, that's the main reason.
It's their commitment to this.
Their commitment.
The
Yeah.
time they put in. It's
I
very
mean,
nice.
That's it for today.
For this episode,
For the
thanks very
Dubai
much
special
for-
wrap up.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for
and
tuning in, and
stay
see you
tuned.
next episode.
See you. Bye bye.